This one right here is by far the best one, and I don't even think it's close. How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be doing a tier list today of every single character splash art in Genshin Impact. Now, I'm not a professional artist or anything like that, and these are just going to be my opinion. Leave a comment letting me know which splash art is your favorite. Also, if you'd like to hang out with us live sometime, links down in the description below. So let's get into checking out every single splash art in Genshin Impact. So here's our tier list. All right, here's every single character from Genshin Impact. We got top tier, we got great, we got good, we got meh, and we got give it to Paimon. I understand that, you know, as the patches have come along, that the splash art has gotten better over time. All right, but there are some old classic splash arts from like the beginning that are actually really good in my opinion. But we're gonna go through them one by one and see which ones I feel are the best. And like I said, these are just my opinions. All right, we're gonna start with Albedo. Now, Albedo is a stun muffin, okay? He kind of actually looks like Traveler's twin a little bit. And I actually really like his splash art. It's beautiful, it's got a lot of stuff going on. I like it. I like it, but where should we rank his splash art? The colors of it are just fantastic. I really like his. I'm gonna put Albedo's in great. I think his is really good. Alhaitham. Now again, I don't know Alhaitham. I don't know anything about him. We're just about to get into Sumeru. I haven't even met Alhaitham yet. I don't know nothing about it, but I love the colors. He just looks like a badass. I'm not gonna lie. He just looks like he could just walk around and just kick anybody's butt in this splash art. I really like it, and I am going to put Alhaitham up here with Albedo in the great category because I think it's great. I think it's great. Aloy. Paimon can have it. Paimon can have Aloys. I'm just not a fan. I'm just really not a fan of it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the snow, and I was brutally punished when I lived in Minnesota for 12 years with below zero temperatures. I'm just not a fan. I don't like it. Like, what is this thing? We don't even know what this is. It's like just flying in the air for no reason. We don't even know what this is. Amber. Amber's isn't bad, okay? I mean, it's one of the first ones that ever came out. It's not bad. I don't think it's terrible. The Baron Bunny flying out of her is hilarious and cute. I don't think it's that bad, but it's not good. Amber is gonna go in, I would say meh. It's very meh. I mean, now Ito, I mean, this is pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. His splash art looks crazy. Insane, and it's so good. Is it top tier though? I'm trying to be very strict, okay? I don't want to go through all of these and have like 20 in top tier. I'm trying to keep my standards really high. I mean, he's got his club in his hand. He's got the six-pack abs going on. Nice. I guess that's an Oni back here. I mean, it's just, I really like his splash art. I really do. I really like it. But is it top tier? I'm gonna put it at good. I'm gonna put it at good, middle of the road. Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna move him to great. I'm gonna put him at great. I'm gonna put him up there at great. It's a hard decision, okay? This is tough. Baiju. His drip though, his drip is just, whew. I mean, he's a handsome fella. I'm not gonna lie, he's daddy material. But for his splash art, I like the color scheme. I like just the way he looks, very like majestic looking, you know? Is it top tier? Baiju, you're gonna be great. You're not top tier, but it's good. It's a good one. Barbara, Paimon can keep this one in her diaper. I feel that it's just very basic. I feel like maybe like a middle school person that, you know, takes art class could draw this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I love Barbara. She's a cutie patootie. Don't get me wrong. I love her character. She's nice. But for her splash art, it doesn't say anything special about her. It's like she likes music and she does a little bit of water dancing. Barbara, I'm sorry. Paimon, gotta give her to Paimon. Beidou's. Now, Beidou's looks awesome. I mean, look at, she's screaming. She's screaming on her face. She's like, ah! And she's got an electro shield. I feel like splash arts should kind of tell what these characters are about. They kind of should show their personalities a little bit. And some of them do. Barbara's was very like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And Beto's is like, badass, I'm gonna kick your butt, like bring it on. And I love that kind of splash art. I love it. But Beto, I mean, it's still, I gotta put you at good. I gotta put you at good. Just kind of middle of the road. I mean, it does give her personality, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more. Bennett's. I like Bennett's. You know what they should have had in his splash art? They should have had like a dump truck like falling on his head and bouncing off and him being like, ow, or whatever. I think that would have been pretty funny. It's bad luck Benny. What can I say? But this makes him look awesome. It actually shows his skill in it, and it shows his burst under his foot. And he's got a big old giant smile on his face, even though, you know, he's got the worst luck in the world. I actually like it, and I think it's good. Bennett's gonna go in good. Bennett's up there with Beto. Candace. Now, we haven't met Candace yet because we haven't gotten into Sumeru yet, which will be coming up next week. We're gonna start Act 1 of Sumeru. I think it's very pretty. It makes her look like a warrior, you know, the shield and the pole arm that she's got going on in her hand and the water sphere thing. I think it's very pretty, and the two eyes. I love that she's got two different colored eyes, gold eyes and a blue eye. I think it's awesome. Is it top tier? No. Candace, you're going in good with Bennett and Beto. Charlotte. Now, Charlotte is one of the newest characters. I like her splash art. It looks very fun, very lively. It's got the camera thing going in and the likes and the message bubble and all of that fun stuff. I feel like they could have just done more with it. It's not terrible, but I don't think I would give it to Paimon. I mean, in my opinion, I just think it's very like meh. It's very meh. If this splash art was in 1.0, it wouldn't surprise me. I feel like this is kind of like 1.0 splash art. Meh. You're in there with Amber. Chang Young. I feel like it's just very basic. Nothing super special about it. Yes, the ice swords are really cool and the snowflakes and him pointing at you, pointing at something. I don't know what he's pointing at, but he's pointing at something. It's very meh. Like I like, you know, his outfit and hair color and eye color and all of that stuff, but I just feel like they could have done more with it. I feel like they could have done like something behind all of this stuff, like up in here. Changyoung, going in meh, sorry. Collays. I like Collays. Is it top tier? No, but I do like Collays. She's got like an evil something or other coming out of her over here. I don't know what this is. Like I said, we haven't met Collay officially in Sumeru yet. And she's got like the evil thing back here. I just really like it. I think it's good. I don't think it's great. It's very average, but it's cute. It is very, very cute. Collay's going up here with Candace, middle of the road. We haven't gotten any top tiers yet. Nobody is in top tier. Cynos. Whoa! Now, this one's tough because this splash art just makes him look like a absolute badass. He's got the claw in his hand, he's got the lightning going around him, he's like swirling things around, he's got like the earth crumbling beneath his feet. I think it's awesome and it looks fantastic, and purple is my favorite color, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, just seeing his splash art makes me want to pull for him. But is he top tier? No. I'm gonna put him in great. I'm reserving top tier for the top like 2 or 3 that just has the best splash art you've ever seen in your life. This is top tier. I don't care what anybody says. You can hate on me all you want to. Dia is smoking hot. Hate me. I don't care. This makes her look like a complete badass. Now, is she a badass in the game? I don't know. I don't have her as a character, but I've heard a lot of people don't like her play style. But this splash art though is cool. I mean, she's got wings of flames. I mean, who doesn't want that in their life? Flames just flying out of everywhere. This is top tier for me. This is top tier. This is top tier. Dia's going in top tier. You smoking hottie. I mean, she's got wings. Flames is wings. D-Luke. It's great. I don't get me wrong. I think it's good. I think it makes him look awesome. Is it top tier? No. I'm gonna put him in good. I feel like they could have just made his splash art a little bit more, you know, like, I do like the Phoenix though. No, I'm gonna stick with what I got him at. I'm gonna stick with where I got him. I got him at good. I'm not changing my mind on this one. Not gonna change my mind. It does look great though. I'm not changing though. Nope. Diona. Dory. I'm sorry. I mean, she's like me. She's a mixologist. I'm a bartender as well. I mean, it's literally a couple of little stars, a tumbler, you know, little health thing, a paw print, and Diona. Paimon can have it. I don't know what it is about Dory, but for some reason, every time I see like her like splash art or her like just character model somewhere or something, I'm just like, you just look annoying to me. But that's just the vibe that I'm getting. So that's why I gave it a Paimon. Mommy. I really like her splash art. I think it makes her look amazing and majestic and just fantastic. I actually really like her splash art. Is her splash art top tier though? I just love the way it looks, the way it flows. It's very hard edgy down here, and then up here it's just very soft and circular and just wavy and smooth. Eula, I'm gonna put you up here with Sino. I think it's great. I don't think it's top tier. Eula looks beautiful though, don't get me wrong. Faruzan, I just feel like it's a bunch of just weird shapes thrown together. I don't know what it is. It's just not wowing me. It doesn't. I just feel like it just doesn't have that wow factor. I mean, she's cute. She's a cutie patootie. Don't get me wrong. But it's just a bunch of shapes thrown together. She's going in meh. Official. I mean, the Raven is just awesome and badass looking, and Official just looks beautiful and gorgeous. The whole electro thing you got going on around you and stuff. So Official is going in good. Up here with Diluc and Colette, Fremine. I mean, he's got a penguin going on here. I mean, he just looks very relaxed and chill with his big ass claymore sword about to hit you in the face, and the swirl with the saw blade ice saw blade, whatever. So where you at, Fremine? You're gonna go in good there. This is my favorite one. I think Farina has the absolute best splash art in the game, and it's not even close. I don't think it's even close. They threw so much into her splash art. 1,000,000% top tier. It is my favorite one. I mean, they have her skill in here, right? With the little minions that she's got going on. They put Fontaine behind her. They put like water ripples in the water, and you know, stars, and just the lighting and just everything about it is just chef's kiss. Farina, top tier. You're up there with Dia. Ganyu. I love Ganyu as a character too, but her splash art, I feel like they just could have done so much more. They could have done just more to it to just make her look a bit more tough. Do you know what I mean? I love Ganyu as a character, and I feel like they did her wrong with her splash art. Goro. I like the tail. I like that he's a furry. I mean, he's a stud muffin. It reminds me a lot of Amber's. If you would have put red instead of yellow here, this would have been Amber's splash art. Nah. Hu Tao's is great. Hu Tao's is fantastic. The wink on her face and the smile and the flames swirling around her and with the ghosts flying out of her and, you know, all that stuff. I really love Hu Tao's. I think it just looks fantastic. Where you at, Hu Tao? There you are. Jean, just with the swirl. I mean, I know she's an anime character and all that stuff with the swirl going up, and she does have. I think it's cool that they put like the flying, like her coattails like flying out behind her, and the shining sword. Jean, where are you? Good, average. Good. Kazuha. I wish they would have just done more up here, like the rising sun above his head up here would have been awesome. I feel like that's all it's missing. The leaves, the swirling, he's an anime character. Kazuha and his like shining, you know, katana sword. The color scheme is fantastic. I love it. Can't wait for him to come up on a rerun. Kazuha's gone and great. Hang out with Hu Tao there. Kaya. I just feel like this is one of those first early splash arts that's actually pretty good. I don't know why. It's very basic though. They could have just done more. They could have, if they would have just put in a little bit more effort, this splash art, they could have just done more. Meh. Ayaka. Beautiful. The way that they make her dress like kind of billow out a little bit, and like the swirly swirls and the petals and the snowflakes, how they integrate that into the swirls. I actually like Ayaka's. I'm putting her great. Now Ayato. I don't know what it is about Ayato's splash art, but I don't like it. His playstyle is someone fap. You know what I'm saying? He likes to fap a lot. But for some reason, his splash art reminds me of 70s disco. I don't know why. It reminds me of something from the 70s. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. I know it's supposed to come out as like smooth and flowy and all that stuff. But like I said, it just reminds me of disco. These are like vinyl records behind him or something. I hate to do it, but man, he's got to go in meh. He's got to go in meh. I don't like it. Kaveh. The splash art here, I actually kind of like it. I'm getting like the Matrix vibes. I don't know. It just looks like he's a traveling salesman. He's like, hello, I'm here to sell you a vacuum, you know? It's going in good. Kaching. Now, Kaching was my very first 5-star, and I will always hold a special place in my heart for Kaching. She was my very first 10 pull on the beginner banner, and I felt extremely lucky. Her splash art, like I said, it just holds a special place in my heart. I just like how it's got her burst in it, where she's like kind of like all over the place. How many Kachings do you see in this picture? I'm putting Kaching up here, and I think it's just because I'm a little bit biased, but hey, I'm gonna say she was my first 5-star. Kirara. It just makes her look so fun and lovely to hang out with and want to be your best friend. It's very, hi, you know what I'm saying? I do like the color scheme. The color scheme is great. Kind of a lime green fan, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she's a kitty cat. Meow. Kirara. There she is. Good. Hang out with your friends. Klee. You cutie patootie. I think Klee is just so cute and adorable. I just wanna like smush her face. But her splash art, I hate to do it to her. But she's gotta go in meh. Kujo Sara. Now Kujo Sara looks like an absolute monster murderer. This splash art makes her look freaking like a beast. Like the black wings that are behind her and whatever this is down here in the, I guess it's the tail, I don't know. She's just like, I have now murdered you. That's kind of like what she's looking like in this. I like it. Wish they would just do a little bit more. I'm gonna put her in great. I just think it makes her look really awesome. I mean, Kujo Sara can step on me any day. I wouldn't care. Kuki. I think it's pretty awesome. I think it makes her look great. I think it's very zippity doodotty, you know, with the electro whip thing that she's got going on. And I'm gonna put her in great. I don't care what anybody else says. This is my tier list, and I can cry if I want to. Kuki's going in great. She's up here with Kujo Sara. I just don't like it. I'm just not a fan. It's a snow globe. It's just not for me. Be honest. If she was on a banner by herself and you saw this splash art, would you want it? No way. You are a bunch of liars. Lisa, the first mommy in Genshin Impact. I don't like this one either. She's smoking though. Not gonna lie. Lynette. I like Lynette's splash art. I like the color scheme. I like just the cat popping out of the hat. I think it's great. Banners going in behind her and all that stuff, and do her whole disappearing act and this whole whoosh thing that she does. Lynette, you're in great. Again, fantastic. Mwah, chef's kiss. The whole evil cat coming out of his hat and the flame over here, and he's got another top hat, and then we got this thing going on with the cat image behind him and stuff, and the cards and the stars and the lights. I'm gonna give it to him. He's top tier. He's up there with Dia, Farina, Mika, I'm sorry. Mika, I hate to do it. Mona. Now, this one's really good. They have the freaking galaxy behind her. I actually like her splash art. I think this makes her look awesome. I mean, it's got the swirl of the water. She's a hydro character. We know this. I mean, you got the galaxy behind her. Who doesn't like space? I mean, space is scary, but I mean, stars are pretty. Mona, you're going up here with Lynette and all them. Top tier. Everything that I have seen about Nahida makes me want to meet her so bad and makes me want to just protect her. I don't know anything about her story. I know nothing about Nahida personality wise. I know absolutely nothing. Just everything about her just brings out the like protection. Like I just want to protect her in every single possible way I can. The color scheme, the whole thing, it's just, she's like in a greenhouse. She's got all kinds of plants going around her. She's a cutie patootie. It just makes her feel like she's like actually in the heavens. Her splash art, top tier. What can you say about Daddy Hydro? Look at this. It just makes him look like he will step on you and just, you would like it. If Nouvelette wanted to step on me, I'd be like, yes, sir. Like the graininess in the background with the hydro stuff and the bubbles and just all this stuff and his flowing freaking majestic robe he's got going on or whatever, and the cane, and it's top tier. Where's he at? Nouvelette, top tier. Nilou. Now, I think this is a good splash art. I like how it's got like the swirling water. She's dancing in it. It kind of gives off her personality a little bit. We know she likes to, you know, do this whole deal, dance and stuff, you know. Shoosh. There, nope. Yeah, found her. I found her. Ningguang. Oh my God. She makes me sweat so hard. But her splash art, I think it's just very average. I mean, it's got, you know, the gems in it, the wall, you know, that she puts up and throws up during her bursts and things like that. Ningguang, you're going in good. Moving on. Now, Chi-Chi.
I pulled a Chi-Chi. I pulled a Chi-Chi. I pulled a Chi-Chi. I'm not feeling very good.
I actually really like her splash art. She's a zombie and she's got the ghost coming out and the talismans behind her and things like that. I think it makes her look amazing. I just really like it. And like I said, these are my opinions. I'm gonna put Chi-Chi in great. I think her splash art is great.
Wow.
She has a freaking sword coming out of her boobs. She has a freaking sword coming out of her boobs. I mean, what else can you say? What more do you want? I mean, it's Raiden Shogun. The color scheme, just everything about this whole thing. It's got the sakura blossoms in it. It's got the buildings behind her. It's got the, you know, her burst behind her. She's pulling the sword out of her boobas. Her splash art is fantastic. This is top tier. Raiden, you're up there. Poor Razor. They did him so dirty. Paimon doesn't deserve him though. He's going in meh, okay? I'm keeping him because he is best boy. I'm not gonna give him to Paimon. Rosaria, on the other hand, she got dump truck going on back there. Damn, boy! She makes me sweat. I mean, she's holding a big giant damn spear in her hand with, looks like rose thorns going around, blue rose thorns. I just like it. I think they could have done more with it though. I'm gonna put her at average. Kokomi. Now, we just did her story quest the other day, but her splash art, very colorful, very like Little Mermaid-y type thing going on vibe. What can you say? She's holding a fish. Very flowy. Kokomi, I hate to do it, but I'm putting you in good. Sayu. God, they could have done so much more with you. Now the Daruma doll, like I do love that she's got a Daruma doll hanging out. I feel like the focus is on the Daruma doll and not on Sayu. I feel like when you first look at this splash art, where do your eyes go? It goes here. It goes right here. Sayu, where you at? You're going in meh. Now Shinha. She makes me feel all warm and fuzzy too. I love her splash art. It's very flowy. For Shinha, I feel like they could have done so much more because we did the Jade Chamber Rising quest a couple of weeks ago and she was just fantastic and I loved that whole story. I feel like they could have just done more with it. I hate to do it because I love Shinha, but I'm gonna put her in good. Heizo, I'm not even sure how to say her name. Just so much more could have been done. I'm not getting any kind of personality vibes. I'm not getting any kind of anything from this at all. Meh, no, not give it to Paimon. No, I'll keep that one. It's just very empty. Sucrose, very basic. I just feel like they could have done just a tiny bit more to these and it could have just made it pop and stand out. You gotta go in meh. I'm putting Sucrose in meh as well. I'm just not a fan of it. Just don't like it. Like I feel bad putting her splash art in the meh category because she's so nice. Now this guy, I love the whole wave coming over his head and he looks like he's just a freaking badass. And you know, like I said, these are the types of splash arts that make people want to pull for these characters. This just makes him look like he can do anything. I love it. I'm putting him in up here. Great. I think it's great. I don't think it's top tier. I think it's great though. Toma, best boy, Toma. I actually kind of like his splash art. I actually think it's pretty awesome. Pole arm he's got and the spear and the burning. I guess those are buildings or towers or something. Toma, I'm putting you in good. Tainari. I love his splash art. I don't care what anybody says. I love it. I think it's very pretty. I think it's very colorful. I like the flower back here. I just love this whole vibe and aesthetic and color scheme. Putting Tainari in great. Not top tier though, but it's great. They did Venti dirty. Bro, at least have him with a glass of wine in his hand or something, you know, a beer. It looks like Dvalin is standing out here on this cliff a little bit. And I think that's a really, really, really cool detail. So Venti, you're gonna go in good. Top tier. I think Wanderer's splash art is fan freaking tastic. It's one of my favorites. Just everything about it just makes it look so mysterious and just gives off that vibe. You know what I mean? They did a fan flippin' tastic job with his splash art. He's going in top tier. Oh, there he is. I see him. Top tier, Risley. He's sexy. He's a handsome dude. Not gonna lie. It just makes him look like an ass kicker. All right, Risley's gotta go in top tier. It just makes him look like a monster. Xiangling, now good old Xiangling. I absolutely love and adore her. Go back, get them. I mean, I like how they have like the chili here and, you know, Guoba hanging out over here and the Pyronado going around. Where's Xiangling? I think it's good. Now, Zhao's. This is amazing. These kinds of splash arts make me want to be like, I gotta get Zhao. He just looks like he would murder somebody in an instant. I just like the art style, just like the phantom spheres and just the whole color scheme. And, you know, the purple goes along with the aqua green, the green blue colors. I just love it. I'm gonna put Zhao at great. But I mean, it's barely. Oh man, they did the water boys so wrong. They did the water boys so wrong. Ah. I have a C6 Shengshou and I love him on my team. They did him so bad. They did Shengshou so bad. I feel bad giving him to Paimon, but I gotta give him to Paimon. Why didn't they give him a book? He likes to read. This whole thing says nothing about his personality. Absolutely zero. They did him wrong. This is actually pretty good. I actually kind of like this one. I mean, it looks like you're at a concert. This kind of splash art gives off personality vibes. She's fun. She's a rocker. She likes to have a good time. I think it's a really good splash art. What'd I do with her? Oh, there she is. Put her in great. Yai Miko. I think her splash art's top tier. See, this is what they should have done with all of them, is put something behind all of them this big. Love it. Love the colors. Everything about it. She looks gorgeous and beautiful. Just makes her stand out. Yanfei. I like how they have the stamp and the flame coming out of the stamp and stuff like that. I feel like there's just too much space. And it does kind of look like she's like falling backwards. She's like, oh no, I'm falling, help me. Yanfei, I love you, but you're going in meh. Yao Yao, you cutie patootie. And the bunny is cute and the little bunny's coming off of you, but Yao Yao, they did you dirty too. I'm sorry. You have to go to Paimon. Paimon can hang your poster up in her room. I don't know what to tell you. Yellen. Mommy? Sorry, mommy. Yellen makes me sweat. I think it's fantastic. I love her splash art. It's so colorful. You can tell what she is. You know she's a Hydro character. Yellen or Yelan, you're going in great. You're great. Yoimiya. I love Yoimiya. Oh my God. I love her splash art too. All about the fireworks, all about the fun, all about the personality. It gives off personality vibes. It gives off, you know, hey, come and just hang out with us and chill and have fun and let's party type thing. I think it's very colorful. I think it's very pretty. I think it's awesome. Yoimiya. Great. Yunjin. Oh God. Yunjin. Oh no. I feel terrible. But I gotta give you to Paimon. Zhongli's is freaking top tier. I don't care what anybody says. He's summoning a meteor from space. Just imagine this. Here comes Zhongli walking down the road, right? And he's like, hey, do you wanna go and get a drink? And you're like, yeah, you know, okay, let's go get some osmanthus wine. And you're like, oh, I'm more of a beer person.
I will have order.
And then a meteor drops on your face. That's what Zhongli would do. Even though he's a broke boy, you're gonna be paying for his drinks because he ain't gonna bring no cash with him. He's pulling a freaking Rubik's Cube meteor from the sky. Top tier splash art. Top tier. And there is our tier list for every single splash art in Genshin Impact. I think it's a pretty good list. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a pretty good list. I mean, our top tier ended up being Dia, Farina, Lenny, Nahida, Nuvolette, Raiden, Wanderer, Risley, Yaimiko, and Zhongli. I feel like that's good.